in a whole different. I always tell people the best way to describe it is two different thugs. You got the street corner lyricist thug, that's Biggie. You know, that's champagne wishes and cab. I'm the street thug, that's me, that's Biggie. Jigga is what we all young little street thugs wanted to be.
Like a hustler.
Yeah, walking with that big stogie, that fedora, that trench, big Russian bodyguards, big Benz, nice car, pinky ring. I don't need a whole bunch of gaudy shit. Pinky ring, big encrusted piece. I don't stay in a house. I have residences, estates. That's on some Don shit level. Biggie didn't really rap that. He talked about, yo, I just want to get my bread, make my millions, and Jigga on a whole different, two same level, same thing. Both want to get rich, both from a different. Biggie the type of cat, yo, if I was still doing drugs, I'd still bless my street corner motherfuckers. Jay-Z's the type of dude, if he was still talking drugs, well, he's gonna go work to connect with the, it's too, yeah, I'm gonna do the weight, you gonna, so you control the dogs, I'm gonna control, but we both rich, and I've always looked at them on that level. How people get their styles confused is beyond the fuck out of me. It's just two smart lyricist guys that complemented each other from that area.
They two were the only people who were ever able to kick a real dope street rap, but also make a club song that worked, and it didn't sound fake.
And that is what a true rapper, MC, rapper, no. That's why
I think was the first one.
That's why I say big, slick.
Slow, for sure. Slick Rick. Yes.
Because I always tell dudes, let me tell you something. Rapping is like pulling a diamond out the ground. A diamond coming out the ground is a big old piece of raw material. But as you cut it, it gets finer. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's cheaper because it's a small cut or the stone is getting smaller. In fact, the value is going up now. And you do another cut and another cut. I tell my friends it's like pulling a diamond out the ground. You just got to keep cutting it and enhance the value. And then when you cut it, it ain't ready. Got to buff it now. Make it radiant, make it shine. Shine. I was never a Lil Wayne fan. You know, it's not about, this is part of hip-hop and it's convincing everybody. You know what I'm saying? And your staunchest opponents don't hate you. I'm a staunch opponent about anybody just trying to get up on the scene. I want to see your longevity. Lil Wayne? I got to. He may have started as a youngster at 14, but I was an older dude, so I wasn't swinging on this little stuff. But I like Cash Money and them cats. And then my boy got to, hey, I got to take my hat off. He started a thing, bling, bling.
Invented the term. Invented the term.
Yo, whatchamacallit, Pat Riley wanted to get money off of 3P. If Lil Wayne got money off of bling, bling, let me be his, I want to be his manager. I want to manage him for that one. You know, so I gotta salute them. He did an excellent job, you know, and then he maintained and he rode the water. The rest of his big guys, they jumped out. They stopped doing music. Lil Wayne rode, cover Rolling Stone, studied the game. And the mixtapes, that's what I think is when he realized I can really do it. And I noticed something was brewing because I ain't fucked with the game for a minute, and then I was hearing these mixtapes of Lil Wayne. I'm like, wait a minute, the same little bling dude, Cash Money dude, he doing his own thing, he doing his own. I'm like, what's the stutter? What are you doing? Freestyle? He's stuttering, and I was like, what are you doing? He was figuring his shit out. That stuff that he was doing before, and you listen to what he doing now. I'm like, I like your metaphors, my guy. You're on some grown shit now. Yo, so of course the hardest person you're gonna prove is an old veteran. Old dogs need a new trick. You know what I'm saying? You can't teach a dog old dog new trick. A man. Now he got a bunch of offsprings that's doing his shit. You know? A bunch of them. So, you know, I'm not mad. I was telling my little cousin last night, we was listening to Seen It in the Club. Tooted and booted.
Oh, the YG.
Yeah, we was listening. YG?
YG, one of you.
Yeah, YG, you know, tooted and booted. And I was like, I'm up there, I'm like, well, this shit is, you know. And he's like, yo, I have old ass like this. I say, yo, it's for the moment.
And it's for the youth.
It's for the moment and it's for the youth. I can't knock it. I'm laughing because I was the one coming home blasting. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. The rhyme was deaf and then it went this way. Took a test to become an MC. And Orange Cuss became amazed at me. So Larry put me inside his Cadillac. The chauffeur drove off and it never came back. They put him in the Cadillac. That man prophesies. That's why I love Run DMC and Cool J so much. They don't even know they prophesize. I'm not into that shit. They prophesize their future. He said the chauffeur drove off and we never came back. Dave cut the record down to the bone. Now they got me rocking on the microphone and now we're talking autograph. Years to laugh, champagne, caviar, bubble bath. You see, that's the life that I need. That was the materialism of the rap. Come on, man. I laugh when a hip-hop dude is like, I'm so underground. Fuck you. You ain't no hip-hop head. You just one of these book bag motherfucker. Fuck you. With 3-4 raps. Because you freestyle and wrote a book and went to a rally. These motherfuckers is dressed up in leather and they did the whole thing. You want to go ahead and rap? You go rap how you want to rap. This is how Run and them was rapping. This is us in the Tougher Than Leather, the Adidas. Man, we wasn't coming, we didn't, motherfucker, we wasn't trying to get no endorsements. Run and them was like, this is what we wear. This is what we wear. This is what I talk about. They didn't change nothing. They just said, let's let the masses hear. Because there's a lot of cats that think like you, that dress fresh. I was dressing like that. Take a dap, back, catch a heart attack. Because there's nothing in the world that Run will ever lack. We'll cool out the party in the B-boy stands. Rock on the mic, make the girls want to dance. Fly like a dove, I come from up above. I'm rocking on the mic, you can call me Run Love. Got a big long caddy, not like Seville, and written right on the side, and dressed to kill. So if you see me, girl, move a step aside. There ain't enough room to put you all in my ride. So first come, I love them guys. And LL tell you, I predict this jam will hit the highest plateau in the world of music. Paparazzi, wealth and fame, the total propulsion of my name. I need a beat. First single, and he ended it. Them guys showed me how to change my shit around. My first encounter with LL Cool J, I used to run with some cats, one of the hardest set of individuals in Brooklyn, some underground dudes called ESP, Elliot, Speed, and Paul. Forget about it. Forget about it. My mentors, just forget about it. No, just dangerous. And I remember Professor Peep. Professor P was one of the rappers, and they hunted LL down. And LL, he'll remember, they went to his grandmother's house. And I remember there was a bunch of people, and we up in his grandmother's house. And my guy rapped, and LL stood there with his arms crossed, didn't say shit. My guy rapped again, and I'm talking about Sir Lord Sorcerer, MC Slaughterer, but my true status is Emperor. Well, I wrote the best-selling rapologies, Thesaurus Gorilla. I mean, he was just, I was like, he's killing him. He's pulling out the arsenal. He's just blowing him up. My guy rapped like 3 times. I was waiting for Cool J to do something. Cool J looked at him, stepped back, went into the record collection, pulled out his album, put it on the thing, said, I need a beat, battle that. I walked out. You know, I was there with a bunch of hard rock. That was, you know, you was a hard rock, you know. We wasn't B-boys, we was hard rock B-boys, you know. And when that happened, it's like, all right, fellas, I think that's our cue. And that showed me, that was a quick awakening, like, hey man, all this street shit, LL showed you, battle that. Right. Battle that. That stays in my head.
That's business. Master that side. You know what I mean?
And I haven't seen LL. I mean, that was the only time, one time. Never ran into him, like I think at an autograph session some years out here, but I never brought it up. But I always said if I ever meet him again, I would always bring that up to him. And that is something he will always remember that. My man, battle that. You know, but hip hop has changed. I do hope that people that were able to seize the moment and just do major connectivity, have all these things apply. It can help in real estate. The fact that we know more than the average person. We are the uneducated street. You know, we know more than the average. You know, we're able to shape. There are many more of us than the knowers. So somehow we've got to be able to change that power, shift that power, educate ourselves,
just
financially set ourselves. There are ways to create.
The proper value for the knowledge.
You a rapper. We are into incredible feats of rap ability. That's all we talk about. Incredible, you know, ripping S's off our chest. That's us. That's what we're about. Whether it's real shit or some grandiose vision of superheroism. That's us. So to me, cutting a diamond again is now taking what you know as an intellectual individual, a street intellect, and taking that and saying, how can I help my people around? How can it become something big? You know, stop thinking that there's a barrier all the time. We got the sources, we got the hip hop entities, how we can get them to participate, to be bigger than they are now. How can we do that so now we'll have the Cokes and the Pepsis, they'll start watching us now, like how can we be down? And like the taste that the problem that I had with Ice Cube and them when we did the single, again, the only song that was hot at the time was Ida Kamosi's Hot Stepper. And it was hard the excuse was that it was hard for Priority Records, which was a parent label, and Street Knowledge, which was Ice Cube's production label. They said it was hard for Priority to try and put me in the proper category. There weren't any other reggae artists. They didn't want to put it in gangster rap. They didn't want to put it in regular street rap because I was signed with Street Knowledge, you know, so a bunch of little bureaucracy bullshit behind it. My thing was, I didn't feel it anymore. Let's pull the project. So I pulled the project now, and I can holler at my manager. We still got my old manager. We got the masters and all that. Priority still owns the project because it's something, but we've long since walked with the masters. And like I said, the other night I was Googling, I was seeing all my shit up there. Just hit Don Jagwarr.
Oh, so he don't even have to look for it.
Oh, nah.
Knowing him, he probably has a lot of stuff already.
Yeah. I mean, you could hit Earle The Poet, you'll see stuff. I mean, you'll see write-ups. You know, you'll hear that song, you hear me do my shit. Yeah, same thing with the Earle The Poet. You see all the songs, I mean, with the Don Jagwarr, all the songs are up there. The Tupac song. All them up there.